Oh, funny times, funny times. You know, we pay TV license in Ireland and it costs us €160 a year, right? So you'd imagine that the national broadcaster RTE will have everything sorted because they do advertisement as well between the programs. So there's another income, but apparently they're not doing that good. Okay, let's jump straight into it. So what happens? There's a proposal for revenue to collect TV license to be considered, right? So there, or at the moment, post office deals with all that situations. But instead of that, sources expect the revenue commissioners would in the future be asked to collect the charge. RT estimates that it loses out on some €50 million a year in revenue because of non-payment of the fee. You can't say that they're losing out because first it's compulsory to pay TV license in Ireland, and the invasion rate is around. Let me check. The latest one is around. This is the data from 2020. 15.2%. So 15% of households stay to possess TV. They don't pay TV license. Good for them. I'm against TV license at the moment because it's either TV license and there's no advertisement. There's advertisements, which is your another income, which you should be working on because if the advertisements slides and it goes down and there's no advertisers that want to use your platform to advertise their products, that means that you're doing something wrong. Simple as. So basically, they reported in 2019, reported 7.2 million loss for 2019 as advertising slides. Whereas, well, we don't forget that the government was paying you for the COVID advertisements as well. But guys, if you're not doing your job properly, if your schedule is not up to scratch and you can bring in the viewers in, it's all about that because that's what advertisers ask. If the views are extending and they're amazing and they're going above and beyond, and you get more advertisement. So maybe your programming is a bit off, isn't it? Or maybe you are just a government platform that's going to be scream and shout about other stuff and you won't allow the debate. And that's why people are not watching you anymore or listening to you anymore. I'd like to think about that, but that's what happens. Uh, it's €160 a year from every household that you collect from us just to do the good program. Okay? But the funny thing is that the moment on pause is dealing with it, and all consumers of television programs are required to pay the charge, so it's compulsory. With those who do not open to fine up to 1,000 or 2,000 for subsequent offences. OnPause is currently responsible for issuing licenses and collecting payments. So if you pay your TV license, you get the letter from the OnPause. So RTE brings in some €200 million a year in license fee income. Let that sink in. Okay? Let that sink in. So where's the problem? First, your programming is shit. Okay? There's no debate on the national television. It's not allowed. For the past 2 years, it wasn't. It was just the one constant one way programming. Okay? And your broadcasters and celebrities, I think they're a bit overpaid. So RT has released salaries for 2019, and we have Ryan Tubridy with €495,000, right, Darcy? €450,000 a year. Joe Duffy with 392, Sean O'Rourke with 327, Maria McCallaghan 320,000, Claire Byrne 250,000. She does amazing show, amazing. The debate is so fierce. I can't even watch this anymore. And Mary Wilson with 196,000. So it's jumped up from €3 million for all the salaries to 3.2 million. Okay, so it's basically there's a €200 million from. I'm not gonna do accounting for them. I think it's mismanaged basically, and if you do the good schedule, if you do the good programming, you basically gonna bring the advertisers in, and this is your only rescue. You can't just ask for money from people. You can't. If they don't want to pay, they don't want to pay. It's based on possession of the TV itself. That's what we have to. And if that TV is connected to the aerial and stream and broadcast and gets the broadcast from live TV, then you have to pay your TV license. But if you're only watching Netflix and catch-up TV, you don't have to pay TV license, which is going to change. And you have to pay for everything, even if you have your smartphone. So that's going to extend, and every household, if it comes from the revenue, if you don't pay it, that's basically probably going to be taken away from you at the end of the year. So either way, you 160 or maybe more short. Let me know what you think in the comments below, but I think it's a theft. Big time. I think in this day and age, we should work with the advertisers and get the revenue from there, like the other companies and the other channels do. You know, we have a private broadcasters. They basically don't rely on people to pay TV license in, but apparently we all have to save RTE from their financial mismanagement, and at the end of the day, it's gonna come out of our pocket. Bah, this is just me. Bye.